5 things parents do that damage a child emotionally. The way you speak to your child today becomes the voice in their head tomorrow. Not every wound bleeds. Some sit quietly, shaping how a child sees themselves, love, and the world. And the hardest truth? Many parents don't even realize they're causing the damage. Here are 5 things parents do that slowly break a child emotionally without knowing. Number 1. Constantly criticizing instead of correcting. There's a difference between guiding a child and making them feel like they are never enough. When a child keeps hearing, "You're too slow, why can't you be like others, you always mess things up," it doesn't build discipline, it builds insecurity. They stop trying, not because they are lazy, but because they believe they will fail anyway. A child who grows up criticized becomes an adult who doubts everything they do. They overthink, they seek validation, they struggle to feel worthy in relationships. Correction teaches, criticism destroys. And many children grow up not fearing mistakes, but fearing their parents' reactions. That fear doesn't disappear. It follows them into love, into friendships, into life. Now think about that. Number 2, ignoring their emotions. When a child cries and hears, "Stop crying, it's not a big deal, you're too sensitive," you're not calming them, you're silencing them. You're teaching them that their feelings don't matter. So they learn to hide, to bottle things up, to smile when they're hurting. And later in life, they struggle to express love. They struggle to communicate pain. They either shut down or explode because no one ever taught them how to feel safely. A child doesn't need you to fix every problem. They need you to understand their feelings. If a child feels unheard at home, they will grow up feeling unheard everywhere, and that affects how they love and who they allow into their life. Number 3, comparing them to others. Comparison is one of the fastest ways to damage a child's self-worth. Look at your sister. Why can't you be like him? Other children are better than you. Those words don't motivate. They break identity. The child starts asking, "Am I not good enough? Why am I never chosen?" They don't grow into confidence. They grow into competition and insecurity. Even in relationships, they keep comparing themselves. They feel easily replaced. They fear they are never the best. Comparison steals a child's uniqueness. Every child has their own pace, their own strength, their own journey. When you compare, you tell them who they are is not enough, and that feeling can stay for life. Number 4, showing love only when they perform. When love is given only when a child behaves well, gets good grades, or meets expectations, that child learns something dangerous. They learn, "I am loved only when I am perfect," so they grow up chasing approval. They become people pleasers. They overgive. They tolerate disrespect just to feel loved. Because deep down, they believe love must be earned. They struggle in relationships because they don't feel worthy of love just as they are. Real love is not a reward system. A child should feel loved when they succeed and even more when they fail, because that's what builds emotional security. Love that disappears teaches fear. Love that stays teaches strength. Number 5, not being emotionally present. Being physically there is not the same as being emotionally available. You can live in the same house and still feel like strangers. When a parent is always distracted, always busy, always unavailable, the child feels invisible. They stop sharing, they stop trying to connect. They start building their world without you. And later in life, they struggle with emotional connection. They either become distant or they chase attention in unhealthy ways. Because deep down, they are still trying to fill the gap that was left at home. Children don't just need food, clothes, and school. They need presence, they need attention, they need to feel seen. Because a child who feels unseen grows into an adult who feels unimportant, and that pain shows up in how they love others and how they allow others to treat them. The truth is, parenting is not just about raising a child, it's about shaping a human being's emotional world. The way you speak, the way you react, the way you love, it stays, long after childhood ends. No parent is perfect, but awareness changes everything. Small changes today can save your child from deep emotional struggles tomorrow. Because children don't always remember what you gave them, but they will always remember how you made them feel. If this opened your eyes even a little, stay here. Follow for more real truths about love, parenting, and life.